Every individual person has something that makes them strong, and you've got to really look into yourself to find it. I spent 27 years in prison. The person I was back then was broken and shattered, and I'm a firm believer of looking at your past and dealing with it and moving ahead. And you have permission to move ahead. I have 6 daughters. And as the years go by, your children grow up and move on with their lives. I came out at 70, looking at 71. I decided that I was going to do the best I could. I was blessed to be accepted into Providence House. There's rooms here for women transitioning out of prison. It's temporary living. If it wasn't for Providence House, I'd have been looking at going into a shelter. I found a lot of peace here.
What sets Providence House apart from other programs is its mission and its culture and the support for the women. It's really an organization that is true to its mission and true to its word. That was my first impression, and there are not a lot of places that are like that. Our staffing structure, there's me, there's a social worker, and then we have residence managers on site at all times. And we also have the sisters.
Sister, Rose. How was your day?
My day was fine. How was yours?
It could have been better. It's like everything, looking for jobs, looking for apartments.
Just take one step at a time, and I think things are going to work out very well for you.
It's so important to have that sense of what the mission of Providence House is, how the welcoming and hospitality and the feeling safe and respected.
Until you allow someone to feel safe and secure, you can't help them move forward. Right. Because until you feel safe and secure in your being, you just can't.
My childhood ended really early. Mom was always, she ran the street. She was a crack addict or whatever. So my little brothers and sisters were young, so they wanted things from the store, so I got into the mentality that I had to, provide for us. At 14, that's where, I started to run the streets. I did what I had to do to survive, is basically how I lived.
Kind of grew up just doing all the wrong things because I didn't have that stabilization at home to keep me, doing good. A lot of negative things happened in my life, losing my apartment, being in the street. I was homeless.
It's so great to see that transition, and here you are today, so I'm really happy about that. So, these were your keys.
Oh, thank you. All right. Providence House for me, the staff here is wonderful. You're always greeted at the door. I moved in, and right away it was like home.
I sat there and I cried and cried and cried, and the sisters who live here consoled me. It was we're like a family here. You're gonna be all right, you'll see.
It kind of sets you, your soul at a certain pace, and it gives you a little bit of hope. So that's a good feeling. Something I never had before. I've always been out there fighting and struggling for myself. So it's to finally have them actually put the initiative in and show you listen, we care, we want to see you prosper in life and stuff like that. It gives you great energy.
I think it's what the public doesn't see. They only see a crime, but there's that other human component that goes along with it. The women out here, they found a strength, and we form a camaraderie. We're there for each other. We understand, and we know what it's like to walk in these shoes.
A lot of our women, it's hard for them because they're surrounded by their past. And so how they can move forward from that is something that we also support them with. We do that one-on-one and in groups. So really when we have these groups, the women also support each other.
You gotta help one another in here, It's not easy. Everybody's going through their rough patch. And when the new girls come in, I try to be welcome to Providence House. Make them feel at home, make them feel welcome like they did to me.
Part of our case management to link them to community services. So whether or not they need benefits, mental health support, substance use treatment support, our goal is that when they leave, they have a network of supports that they can rely on. The trust and relationship and the knowing that someone is there, even if you fall, and won't judge you, but will We'll find a way to get you the help that you need. I think that's what I hope we can at least accomplish with everybody.
At the end of the day, you still have to do what you have to do to move on and, you know, move forward. But this is my home. And I can see bigger and better things for myself and for my child. And
There's no going back, you know. I came too far to turn back now.
I'm 70 or 71. I came into who I am.
In working with these women, I know we talk about it in terms of like justice-involved women, re-entry women. In the end, they're women. Each have their own personalities, and they laugh, and they have families, and they bring me joy, and they bring spirit and life into this house, and they keep the culture of Providence House going.